Second match of the day of the 2013 Africa Games live here at the Accra Sports Stadium. And you're watching the match between Nigeria and Uganda. Nigeria obviously coming to this game with the likes of Gaga, Haruna Aliyu, Daniel Kolochi Bani, Sadiq Mohammed, Isiaka, Charles Agada, Fever, Izu, Onje, Golakan Ibrahim, Nasiru, Ageza Mohammed, and Ibrahim Musa. Let's come to this game with the likes of Abdul Magana, Rogers, Chati, Turach, Gonad, Madoi, Abasi, Chayune, Ivan, Ivinam Babazi, Bruno Boyega, Giza, Usama, Patrick Akandi, Ibrahim Juma. Of course, this Chaco here obviously going to the post there, going to be a throwing advantage to that of Nigeria. Giza, Usuma, Patrice Akandi, Ibrahim Juma, and then Haruna, Ikwago, and Alan. All of them playing a part. Here comes Nigeria. The rest of the Clarence down there, attacked there by Daniel Kolochi Bami. Well, the players of the Hippos of Uganda are all products of the Football Association Juvenile League, which was started back in 2017 and is funded by FIFA. So Uganda, it is required that all Premier League clubs are supposed to have under 17 teams that will play in their Football Association's Juvenile League. So all the Premier League clubs do have under 17 teams that are participating in the FIFA Junior League in Uganda. Products from this, from the Juvenile League, and it's being funded by FIFA. At some point in time, it was expanded to include other academies and other teams that really want to be or are interested in playing in the FIFA Junior League for under 17s. So the likes of Gaddafi FC, NC5 Best, Real Close Beats. The player who plays the Club in Greece, I have to say that the likes of SC Villa and UIFC, KCC, AFC, and CD Lagine, all parts of the well, Uganda do have Alan Bodiwa, who's a midfielder, plays his left football for Brookside College Academy in the UK. And that's the man I just spoke about, sporting the 20 shirts. In the halves of midfield there for the Hippos of Uganda. Brings up the Ugandans and what they're going to produce there. But the Nigerian coach, London Bosu, picked up his team. Not going to be so much of an energy in the game, but Haruna Aliyu just conceded a corner kick. you to talk about the Nigerian coach that also I think that we scored the Flying Eagles with the youngest leading the way. No place go is duo. We'll talk about the coach making some bit of an interesting decision there, but they somehow Friday James gets the ball away and there's a long range effort. Kiza plays for URAFC in Uganda. So a product of the Jubilee League, and that's an effort there. There's a look everybody, but Kiza just going to get the target. And the man sports international there for Nigeria, Charles Agada. A lot of expectation there from Agada. Well, those in Nigeria were thinking that Farouk, Uganda and Aliyehi Farouk, who are missing in the squad, should be part of this team. Though that's their story. As Nigerians go for Sadiq Mohammed Isiaka's goal has been picked up there by Abdul Magada of Gaddafi FC, Uganda. Those were talking about the decision there to have the likes of Nathaniel Norsu, the likes of Charles Sakala and Walalikan Ibrahim, who had picked up with defenders Musa Abdullahi and Godric Samson. Another Yimba star is Ibrahim Idris and attackers Nasir Mohammed and some of just about the players. Well, Nigerians are looking forward to see what they would be able to bring on the table in today's game. I was looking forward to a very exciting game there between the two sides, and what the formats and plans are for Nigeria going into this very important competition. So a lot of work by Leonard Russo to see how he's able to change the tactics and narrative about the Nigerian and the 20 side of Flying Eagles in this important competition. Going to talk about a little bit of a hold up here to show what the plan is with the referee from Libya, Abdul Razak Mohammed, and they'll be assisted there by Abdul Samad, one from Morocco. Well, one of the functioning. But we try to have a word there, the team to put it up. And you have go with a 4-3-3 formation. Obviously, go with the Ugandan side that's looking with a 2-1-3 formation. So I see a lot of work there from Israel Daga and Mohammed. And out of the midfield and the likes of Makada and Isiaka and sports and 12 Alonji and Aliken. And there, the back line, bringing us the left full back is Abdullahi. Two players at the heart of defence there, Samsung and Aliu and Bami, seen as a right full back. In Uganda, you have the Kwago and Juma, Kwago playing the right back and Juma on the left hand side, and another physicality in the game, Madu and Rogers, the hands of defence, and Oluwas, the man from the UK, together with Babazi and Chichiri, just behind attacking players, Musaba, Boyenga and Kandi. Comes captain, Dami. A lovely piece of skill there from Sadiq. Joshua gets a free kick there for Nigeria. And after the final, he goes to shine in his game. So quickly we're taking there by three virtue boys there. Ijobu plays a snap football for Enimersi. Here comes Ijobu. Just letting Sapto pick up this set piece here. With this game attack trying to cross between Nigeria, the big push and well into the box is not really clear away, but Nigeria think that they should be given a chance here, but that obviously will not convince Abdul Ahmed of Libya, the centre referee for the game. The play good control there for Bruno Boyega. There's a place for Uraria. Benitez. Oh, lovely run here on the flanks. Beautiful play from Sadiq. Isiaka, Sadiq goes around his man. Squares one and 2 minutes. 18-yard box. Some way, somehow, the ball is hit the back of the net. It's traveled away. Niger, under SFC. Player, Sadiq Mohamed Siaka. He's got the energy and the power to run here. So looking forward for a riveting encounter between two footballing powerhouses. This is a chance that's not wasted. Now this showdown is seen as a rematch of the recent under-20 African Cup of Nations match between Nigeria and Uganda, where the Nigerian under-20 side emerged victorious with a hard-fought 1-0 win against the Hebrews of Uganda. So both teams are eager to set their dominance and just getting this game. The Nigerian coach, Nadabosu, so confident. That's about attack, the balance to continue to bet for this competition. Nadabosu here talks about discipline, and that the team is ready for action. Counting on the talent of the players, and also the support for Nigerians living in Ghana to give them all the needed boost for a victory. Nigeria, they lost the Concord title to the Ivorians. It was 1. And it's a pretty here for the Hebrews of Uganda. Quickly check it, sent to the left hand side. Picked up Juma. Well, was looking for a return pass for Patrick Takande, SC Villa FC Uganda. And 15 shares here, Nasir Reza Mohammed. Plays for Central Football Academy Nigeria, also as part of this team that's looking forward to set the Uganda. 4 fouls already committed, and some of them through to Nigeria in time, which recently either side. Control an hour played already. And he was with Uganda. In the looking shirt, Kakande. That's a return. Good tackle for the captain, Daniel Kolochi Bamie. Nigerian captain, 18 years of age. Initially was listed to have played for FC, although that's been reported that no club by his name exists in Nigeria. The captain. The man on the 6 yet. And coach for the Saladin was stated late in 2023 that the Young FC, where indeed the real club actually named the Young Academy, and that's the player, the captain on the squad section was on their books. The man on the ball here, Bamie, represented Nigeria's under-20 team on the 2023 and 20 African Cup of Nations, stepping the side as they finished third in the competition. His performances at the tournament were not particularly impressive, having been suspended for the quarterfinals. Well, this is Daga. 17 years of age, Daga. Daniel Dominique Daga from Makori, Benue State in central Nigeria. Daga was in the football academy at the Karapana FC. He had a breakthrough with FC One Rocket first team in early 2022. And he also completed the Nigerian National League. The same year, Daga then moved to play for Akada FC, the Nigerian Professional Football League. And then joined the Nimba FC in September 2023. So all his players in the side of Nigerians on day. Here come the Eagles. Can you stop the fight? Here goes the Eagles. Brian Juma with the session away. Juma, once again, the coach for the side. Only Chairman Moses Ayemasu. So the Nigerians will feel that they have a lot of work to do, and the man who is very without of confidence, hoping is a tally crush, as they call it. We hear something spectacular. Well, the Ugandan coach is setting optimism that the team is not prospect. We're going to compete against Nigeria. We're going to reflect on here by Rasi Chichune. Nigerian goalkeeper Samuel Friday James plays the flag football for Mount FC in Nigeria. And that's Alan Oriworth, a tall central midfielder. Play. Square 1 in 2 was another personal connection there from Kiza Usama, a KCCA FC player. Sometimes we're watching football where a lot of coaches talk about the opposing side, for instance, and Chelsea talking about respecting the Nigerians as superpower or superpowers in African football. So that's what happened at Bridge, where the Eagles really watching the Nigerian football. And so Madrid, the sentiment of his coach expressing confidence in his team's ability to overcome Nigeria. Look at how ready they are. Both teams really with other confidence and determination. Very good here. Same thing to the Nigerian half. The last of Nigerian are looking into this particular competition and asking questions. The Eagles try to press hard on the right side and get the pass up. Take that from the Eagles. Oh, the Nigerians were the 2023 and the 20 AFCON semi-finalists in this competition. They have had next time Senegal, Tunisia and South Sudan. Only a group of guests there, some people call it there, but they tackled there. And Nasir Adeza Mohammed, the capital city FC team in Nigeria, for the record, you can see that as a very Senegal tackle, so I'll play continue. The final goes coming to this tournament with a strong showing at the recent 2023 FIFA and 20 World Cup Championship League quarterfinals. And so Leonard Bosso, the coach, selecting a blend of experienced players from the World Cup squad alongside promising talent from the Nigerian domestic league. Well, last time both sides met. Right, Musa Ladi for the throw. Picked up by goalkeeper Friday James. And here comes Kameh. That's one taking to the 80-yard pass of Uganda. Reward, UK-based player. Charge forward here by Aruna Wagu of KCCFC. Uganda. Possession lost. And picked up and cleared away by Daniel Gaga. And as far as Reward. Uganda will have to pass and then trying to shoot from this angle. That's a collection coming from Abasi Kichune from SC Villa. The Nigerians hoping to build on a second place finish from the last AFCON games back in 2019 as they get the ground running. Today's game. Say that they finally goes to now that they can experience in this competition, so want to ensure that they have things working as expected. They search for a where Uganda and family clearly covered it up beautifully. Uganda just had a practice match against Ethiopia prior to arriving in Ghana to compete here. And here comes Regis. Quality play, absolutely quality play there from the Eagles. Reward. Juma. Well, Juma scored an own goal against the Flying Eagles as he encountered the Nigerians with the Muslim win against the Eagles. And that gets you an own goal there from Juma. He was wearing a 12 shirt today. Calmly controlling things from now the Eagles of Uganda. Well, that's surprising. Their coach, Norway, Like Russell was closely with that confidence ahead of this game. He was really encouraged by the tagline of Nigeria being one of the favorites. He's so believing in his charges that they're in shape and ready for this game. Interesting, the Flying Eagles lost to Burkina Faso 2-0 back in 2019, and the best position for Uganda in the African Games was back in 1999 when they reached the semi-finals. And they seem to have a problem there with Nasser Adeza Mohammed. He selected very young players to complete. It was a very interesting game there. So we'll hold up here, and these two sides will really know each other very well. When going to this game, the coach for Uganda named the 6 defenders, 5 midfielders and 6 attackers. When we talk about the Ugandan side, we were expected to have the likes of Seidi, Mayanja, Darius, Ochuk, and George Iswagi. They were dropped from the team that played 2 friendly games in Ethiopia before coming to Ghana. Another goes through, and we get to see what happens here. We have to expect on these two sides as they try to match on and see what we really want to come to this competition with. But Nigeria will have to find a way to pick up here, but unfortunately, we have to have the FC, Uganda as well, they don't pick up on the side. When we talk about this young man, Daga, there's a lot of interesting stuff for him. He won the Man of the Match award from Mahimba against Kwara United on the 25th of November. He recorded 11 ball recoveries and had 1 big chance created, had 10 successful tackles, won 8 failure throws, and 7 interceptions, and had a 90% pass accuracy. Daga, Man of the Match on 3 Nigerian national elections decided. Well, this from goalkeeper Friday, but Chichune should have been, or should have actually given the people of the first goal here. And just overworked with this corner here. Got a return of the ball, good money. Friday came out, and Chichune should have done it better. Should have made it beautifully for the first goal. Stop the Ugandans were not really going to give him the opportunity for him to feel he can have another welcome as Juma scored an own goal, which obviously gave the Nigerians a lead. And he has a win against the Ugandans. This is turning out to be a different story so far. Instead of him scoring, going to go to either side. Some chances in the way of Uganda. She also having a couple of them. Not able to convert, make it count in the game. direction. Juma there, looking to connect one. The tip, find it very comfortable, goes wide. There's a cross there from Juma. There for Nigeria's Ibrahim. Unfortunately, Nasser never get anything on it. Challenge Nigeria for the goal here. And Sama with that sweet left foot. Houston, it was the charge here, and what a goal. What a goal there from the UK ladies playing up on the wall. And look at it. Oh man, that's it. No chance they were fighting to do with it. Absolutely no chance. And it is the first goal there from the Ugandans. From Kiza Usama, who plays the goal for KCCAFC. I tell you what, these players from the Ugandans are all products of the machines and the 17 of England. Like I indicated earlier, all the teams in Uganda have the chance to have under 17 teams that compete in the FIFA under 17 Junior League in Uganda. Here comes the setting. Nigeria will get to Flash will come and Gay and probably again was struck down. Run! And that is 17-year-old age. Playing the opening game on the Uganda 2023. It's got a knee injury sustained in the match really after the approach from this time by that. And they see it down by approaching out. But 10 minutes to see the press on something that they equalizer before the break. Starting to come up with that confidence there, Patrick Nakante. Nigeria, with all the pressure, it turns out to be so beautiful goal there from Nigeria. From came off the body where he got it. Well, the finally is going to be down there. I'm sure that at least come on, I'll just leave it in the description very much. Yes, we work hard, it's like we're closing down to see if we can find something out of this stage. Juba. Very well, back to Juba. Places back to show in Nigeria. Niger for the presidency. Here, and it is Nigeria 1, Uganda 1. Signature goalkeeper, plays the captain for Kenya, which is a school run by the Speaker of Parliament in Uganda. So football academy there, so interesting. Not very well then that I was here. One play and a half of midfield, the other being the goalkeeper and the bench standing. Nigerians are to work beautifully and recognizing Isiaka. And clearly indicating that we have a huge game in our hands in the second half. At that time, Nigeria won, Uganda won.
Okay, thank you very much for being with us. For now, we are going on a break. We'll bring you the second half. Please subscribe to the channel, TV. Subscribe to the channel. We are going on a break. We'll be back with the second half. Thank you very much.